Hi, I'm Ray. Well, I'm down the allotment today, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I've got to get this clear. We're up for inspection, so we're going to get it sorted and get it going. So my first job is clearing the polytunnel, and then I'll show you the rest of the plot. So let's go. So this is my first job, is to clear this bed. So let's go. Well, look at my big pile of nettles, just the thistles, they're easy to pull out. So I made a good start in the first 20 minutes. This side as well next. What do we do with a big massive pile of thistles? So it's 10 o'clock now, and it's got extremely hot again. So I've cleared so much of these beds, but it's far too hot. I've just got to go finish the end bit here, and that'll be clear. So I'm going to come down very early another day, but it's looking better already. So I found my Wilco arches in the polytunnel. I thought I can make a nice display if I put it at the end of my path, and then we could grow some things around it, and that would make it look good going down the path. I've got a second one here at the back, and it'd be good if I could have another one at the back. Have the path going right down. The slabs do continue under the sheeting, but I want to get rid of the fence along the back and have a path go right through the back. As we can see, we've separated this into sections, and it's a lot easier to come down, clean one section. So we've just cut the grass, and it's looking a lot better now. In this bucket we grew some candler, love in the mist, some wildflowers and sunflowers. We did that last week with the sun and the rain. They're already popping through. I know it's very late, but there's something growing and something interesting to watch. The grass is looking really good, and now we've emptied the polytunnel and we've put our arch on the end of our plot, and we've got our tomatoes growing up. Got some flowers on the tomatoes, and we got some peas. We planted a whole line of peas, but they didn't have to grow any one, so that's not so good. I'm going to direct it up a bit, so it's going to go up the pole. We got some tomatoes in here, and these are also growing little tomatoes. These were not desuckered and just left to grow wild on the allotment plot. We come around my last visit with the daughter, We planted some lettuce, Lauro Rosso and Fric de Bologna lettuce, and we've got some nasturtiums. The flies are loving the nasturtiums. We've got radish. We harvested some radish, took it home for the rabbit to eat the greens. He really loved it. And then we got some carrots and then some rocket lettuce, along with 2 more tomatoes. So I have added another arch from the polytunnel, and I've added it here. I use this path in and out the plot, and as we can see I've got the short sections and we can come in and out of different sections. There's another entrance there, but I may put that at the end. I'm not quite sure yet. We've got some runner beans on the pole. They've been growing up slowly, surely. Should go and give them a bit of a water. We've got our lovely flowers coming out here. This one finished. Some nice colours. We've got our pond. This was the bed we cleared last week with the daughter, and we've added some peas. We put some flowers in this pot on our last visit. There's nothing yet, so we shall see. And then we've got our tomato cage. There's a video how to build tomato cage on the channel, and these are just in the tomato cage growing upwards. Interesting. And then we've got crocosmia in the pot, and then another line of beans along the back. They struggled a bit along the back here. I shall go and give them another water. The beans across the way there, they've gone crazy. I think my needs some water. So we saved this raspberry from the compost bin, and then we got the end of my plot, which has been grassed over, but we will work on this over the winter. I want to put some raised beds here. This is a slope from the top of the allotments right down. We've got a stream at the bottom, so it does get very waterlogged. And this is the pea frame. No peas on it, except some weeds. So I'm going to move this, not quite sure what to do. My path is coming down the middle, and I want it to come down the middle and then right to the end. So one of my next visits is going to be to clean this rose bush. It needs a bit of attention. It's got some dead wood, but we have had some lovely roses on here, and they do smell absolutely lovely, but it hasn't been pruned and it's not in great health. The plum, we harvested 2 plums off this, which is a bonus, because last year we had 1 plum, so we've got 1 more. And then this is the back end of my plot, which I've cut the grass today, cut on a second visit, and then my old polytunnel frame. I'm leaving this here at the moment. I'm intending to maybe put some buckets along the edge and grow things around the outside of the frame, but not sure yet. But it's a little bit tidier than what it was, and we're slowly getting there. Short trips often, a little bit of progress, and here. So there we go. That's an update on my allotment plot. So what do you think? Have we made some progress since the last video? What do you think? So that's it, I've done a few hours, now 10 o'clock, it's getting far too hot, it's going to be a nice hot day, no clouds, no rain, so I'd better go back home, do the garden at home. So let me know in the comments, what do you think about the allotment? Made any improvements? Is it better? Do you think I'll pass the test for growing on the allotment? Let me know in the comments. Cheers!